Hello there, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your April Cartomancy reading. This is for like mid-April to mid-May. It may transpire immediately. It may take a couple days to unfold, couple weeks. So, Scorpio, what jumped out for you was the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Spades. The Five of Pentacles is sometimes feeling like we don't really fit in with this clique, with this crowd, with these people at work. Also, or are not included in some way. Also, sometimes we just keep to ourselves. We're trying to kind of keep to ourselves because there's some sort of doubt or possibly fear of something in this situation, okay? Not really trusting it totally is what you're feeling, all right? Here in your present moment, you have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is saying that you're trying to evolve, you're trying to go up in your self development in some way. You might be educating yourself, attending school, university, online training in some way. You could also be working or attending an institution for whatever reasons, all right? This is when we do go through a growth stage in our lives. With that, you have, oh wow, I love it. So, Four of Diamonds, Jack of Diamonds, Ace of Hearts. So it's interesting because the Four of Diamonds, actually, I'm wondering if this is actually when you're pausing and doing some sort of study, some sort of where you're could be researching, learning, because I feel like you're putting time in before you may choose to go in a whole new direction or open up something new in your life. But I feel like you're putting in time here, okay, into something. And that goes very well with the Hierophant. Also, I also feel like you're getting some sort of news of a new family member. This could be a new baby coming into the family. It could be a new home. It's definitely something new happening, new relationship, even probably. Um, but this is communication, you're talking, and something is developing here, okay? Um, This also could be an opportunity for you to get involved with something that really speaks to your heart. That it has a big emotional um, part to it. But anyway, I think you're getting some sort of a love message, love letter, something that validates you emotionally. All right. Love talk, maybe. Love letter. It really looks like a love letter. Really. Okay. So then coming in, you have the Page of Wands. So again, this is a message. You're getting news or information. This is could be an offer in some way, which I think it is, and I think it's for work in some way. Here is the Eight of Clubs, the Ace of Diamonds, and the Five of Spades. You may turn this down. Okay, there's a possibility you may turn this down. The Eight of Clubs is work talk, and this is the offer. There's the contract. There's the something that I feel like it could be more of a commitment for you, because usually when we're signing, we're committing ourselves to something. But this is definitely, again, I feel paperwork. I feel like there's some sort of paperwork here. And it's also telling you to look closely into this. Look closely into this. You may discover that it doesn't really benefit you, this contract or this, whatever this is. And you may turn it down. There's a possibility that you might say no and not decide to go forward with it. All right. Above you, You have the King of Cups, and this is the male representation of the King of Cups. And this person is, very sweet. They're very deep emotionally. They are also a little distant. Okay, you could be in love with this person, be attracted to this person. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Well, probably you. But this is where this person is a little bit different. Like they're very deep and emotionally full of love, want to be in relationship, want to connect, but somehow is afraid to really let people into that deep, deep, deep hurt for fear that there'll be some sort of disappointment, perhaps. But along with that, you have the Two of Clubs, the Jack of Clubs, and the Ten of Hearts. This is something that could lead to emotional fulfillment for you, Scorpio. Okay. So the Two of Clubs is usually some sort of a business meeting. All right. This is where we're talking, we're planning, we're working something to get out, probably negotiating. This could be with a friend, all right? And it could be with someone you really care about. This could have to do with your home. This could have to do with a relationship with this person, but it's a happy ending here in this situation with this person. Um, and I think for you and this person could be helping you in some way, teaming up with you in some way to help you. But definitely getting closer, that's for sure. Around your work site, your work area, here is the Five of Swords. And isn't this interesting, because the Five of Swords is feeling like you're not being heard, you're not noticed, acknowledged, appreciated, that sort of thing. There's someone that's stronger, definitely, in the relationship that you are, and they always need to be right. All right. And this could be at your work site. It's in the work pile, but it doesn't necessarily have to be there. Along with that, you have the Nine of Diamonds, the Seven of Hearts, and the Six of Clubs. And it's either you or this person is very ambitious, okay? Um, Also, I think this person could show to the public that really nice, cool kind of person. They're really, oh, aren't they nice? Aren't they cool? But there's a darker side of them that not everybody sees. Okay. Anyway, I think there's something that's going to work out between the two of you. You're able to negotiate and work together on something to increase, well, it's some sort of fairness where you're both putting in time and energy. You're both putting time and energy in this too. I feel like it's to get some sort of value in the end, but make sure that it's fair, because I feel like in the beginning it's unfair. It's not fair. And I feel like you're not really heard in this situation. All right. Maybe taken advantage of a little bit, but in the end, it's going to work out fairly. Okay. How others are seeing you or influencing you. You have the moon. And the moon is a very mysterious card, it could be during a moon phase, whether it's the full moon or the new moon, that you may feel confused. There could be some sort of communication breakdown where you misunderstood something, they misunderstood something. You could feel distant from someone at that time. Anyway, the Three of Hearts, Three of Clubs, and the King of Clubs. The King of Clubs is usually a brown or hazel-eyed man, could be a woman too. This person is very friendly, they're very creative, they're very resourceful, and kind of dynamic. They have interest in a lot of different areas or good at a lot of things, it seems. Okay. I'm going to tell you this person, if it's not you, Scorpio, which I kind of, it could be you, but this person has their eye on you. They are they have their focus on you. Although I'm not sure if you feel it, I also feel like they're confused about you. One minute they want you, and the next minute they don't. They teeter totter a little bit, okay? But I feel like they're about to start putting more effort into the relationship, the partnership, or whatever this is. They're going to start putting more time and effort into this, realizing its value. They could have gone through some sort of confusing time with that moon energy where they felt distance from you, or you felt, whatever. And so now, um perhaps you weren't really getting the focus or any attention before, and I feel like now you're going to, okay, it's going to turn around, turn around, turn around. Oh, isn't that cool? I was just thinking, I was kind of just looking around your layout here, and I was thinking, oh, interesting. There's an ace of hearts and a ten of hearts. Oh, there's an ace of diamonds. Oh, but no ten of diamonds. And I turned them over, and there's a ten of diamonds. Usually there's a mate, to the ace is the 10, to the 10 is the ace. Usually, not every time, but very interesting. So looky here, we have the emperor, okay? And this is the male version of the emperor here. And this emperor is very good-hearted, very good-hearted, and wants things to thrive, wants things to grow, wants to branch out and grow the empire as well. But does want to be fair, does has a soft heart, or is I feel like, generous, believes in the good of all kind of thing, all right? More fair than the other emperor, the female version. So, along with that, five of clubs, 10 of diamonds, six of diamonds. So this could be your father, your boss, your husband, the lord of the house, the land, the could be the mayor. I don't know. This is some person. They've come into money somehow, or have there could be something about the property or something like that has gained value in some way. Okay, something like that. All right. And I'm kind of feeling like there could be an increase in their pay or their income, their value, or yours. All right. Hi, Brian. Very nice to see you. Thanks for joining me today. Um, and also in the sixes, there's two people working together side by side, like putting in the same amount. And so this is putting in the same amount of value to get something out. Like I feel like there's money gained, and you're going to take some of that and put it back in to the business, the house, the whatever it is. Okay. But you're getting something out. You could be thinking about getting a second mortgage and using that money to gain more value in whatever it is you have, or second something, But anyway, I feel like you have money to play with here. Okay, money to play with. You're keeping some and then reinvesting some. Okay. It's kind of interesting too that you have this 10. So there's could be something also that you're completing financially, like maybe you're paying off your business mortgage, whatever. You're able to complete that cycle, and like I said, reinvest in some way. But over here is the Ace, and this is the contract, the new deal, the new proposal, something like that, something like that. I'm also telling you, read the fine print, read the fine print. It's important because there could be something in there you don't agree with, you don't like. It feels like you lose, okay? And you're like, no, I don't think so. So you might need to scratch that part out and then sign it. But I feel like you're really signing something here, okay? So, two doors closing, two doors opening. Very interesting. So, here you have, and this is your surprise pile, what you may not expect. Here you have the Four of Swords in the reverse. Usually, the Four of Swords is where we take time to rest. We're healing. We need to gather our thoughts. We really need to think about where we've been, where we are, where we're going, kind of thing, okay? But you're trying to be honest with yourself too at this time, okay, about yourself and others. But it's in reverse. And I think that you're done. You're like, I've healed. I've thought about it. I'm good. Let's do something here. You're ready for action. You want to move forward, take the reins in your hands, and let's do something. Okay. I think you're tired of laying around healing and sitting with your stuff. Okay, I've sat with it. And you're like, let's go. Let's do something here. Very interesting. Oh my goodness sakes. Also, there might be something that around you, that some sort of truth or information that you receive that really surprises you, okay? And I'm not sure that you're going to accept it. I'm not sure that you believe it. You might be saying that's a load of baloney, or I'm not accepting this. And the other thing is that it could bring it could bring an end to something, which is the best thing that could ever happen to you. Okay, finally, you're over it. All of a sudden you're over something. It doesn't plague you. You're not healing from it. You don't need to lay around. You don't need to think about it. You're like, all right, I'm over that. You're over this pain. You're done with crying. All right. Because there is the Seven of Spades, the Ten of Spades, and then the Nine of Hearts. Wow, what a card to get after these two. Because it looks like you've spent some time healing, crying, mending, hurting, all that, going through some sort of ending, okay? But you're also done. Like, okay, I've thought about it, I've sat with it, I've thought about it, okay? Let's go. And but the thing is, the fact that you did it, you sat with it, you felt your pain, you cried your tears, you wrote your letters and whatever you did, okay? And you needed to do that, but it is at an end. And now you have the Nine of Hearts or some sort of emotional fulfillment, and I think reward coming for you, karma, for the work that you've done, the time that what you've put in. I think also you've come to a realization about you're very clear minded. And I also think you look out for yourself. You don't just trust what someone says. Not that you're suspicious and fearful, but it's a way of self care, like any of us would read a contract from a stranger. But you should also read it from a friend. Read every contract. You always need to protect yourself, okay? So, because I feel like someone could be trying to reassure you that it's fine, it's good. Read it. All right. Always protect yourself. Um. Anyway, um. So there's all kinds of growth everywhere in your reading. Doors opening, doors closing, happy endings, successful, some sort of funds becoming available. All right. Anyway, I hope this helps you a lot. It's a great, big, beautiful change from this time that you've been in, some sort of healing energy, having to face some truths about ourselves and about others and that sort of thing, eh? And so, and now it's now there's just so many bright doors opening for you, new beginnings, happy days. I loved that show, by the way. Anyway, happy April. I hope you guys are enjoying your spring if you're in the northern hemisphere, and your fall if you're in the south. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for joining me, Brian. Bye now.